Welcome back, guys. SimFBallCritic here, providing some feedback for Madden 15 and Madden football in general. And this is stuff that I always, share with the devs anyway. But every now and then I like to give you guys, some insight on the things that I mentioned and, just to keep you informed. Now, there's a couple things that we will address here in this video. The first thing here, you may have just saw it, is the synchronized animation by the two defensive linemen once they were engaged in the block. Definitely want to get away from the synchronized animations. I'm not seeing it as much in Madden 15 that we've seen in the past, but as we continue to progress and move forward, we just want to move away from these things, man, because it takes away from the feeling of the game being dynamic and organic, if you will. All right, and then of course the biggest issue here is the warp tackle. You're going to see number 95 here, who I'm controlling, will be warped into position. Now, some people may consider this a suction tackle, but I don't think it's a typical suction tackle like what we've seen in the past. And the reason why I feel that way is it seems to happen mainly when it's a user control instance. For example, I hit the A button here, and when I disengage, hit the button again. Well, not the A button, but the X button on PS4. Once I disengage, I hit the button again, and it warps me into this tackle. It's almost like it forces me to go into that animation. Now, we're speaking with developers at EA as well as with other companies. I kind of understand gaming and engineering and all of that stuff and the tech a little better. I understand with animations, it's all about timing. And all games go through this. It's a time when the animation has to play out and it has to meet and it matches an animation and what have you, and then you get your outcome. What I would like to see going forward is where it's not always based on, that timing. I want to see the timing work in reverse to where, for example, if I'm not in the right position and I don't hit the button at the right time, then I shouldn't make that tackle. What should have clearly happened in this instance, I should have blown past him and should have whiffed on that tackle because I wasn't in position. So I just want to see him, disconnect the forced animation. And it's, it's not just Madden. You see it in all of these games. One that comes to mind the most is NBA 2K. How many times have you seen a guy dunk through someone else and nothing just happens? Nothing happens. You can't avoid it. It just happens. So, I think going forward, I just want to see where, timing and positioning and all of that matters. And it doesn't force you into an animation, just because it has to match, that interaction. And then once contact is made, I would like to see where physics determines the outcome. The player's weight, size, momentum, or what have you. And all of that determines what you see as far as your outcome. All right, so I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. Like always, leave your comments and let me know what you think. Every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sim Standard Radio. Make sure you tune in. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at SimFBallCritic.